Hello, that's for the YouTube channel. I just want to ask you, what are you doing in here and what's all of this about?
Well, we are here today because we support this movement, the Occupy Wall Street movement, which has become an international movement against capitalism, against the 1%. It is inherently against capitalism. And we are the Socialist Equality Party, and we fight for social equality, and we fight to unite workers internationally around a socialist perspective.
So what do you expect as an outcome of this global protest, and what do you think, what could be your predictions, how is it going to finish, and what changes we could have?
Well, left in the hands of the no politics movement, which is in some respects what is guiding this movement. It will be a disaster. It will end up, instead of being able to critique, the labour and trade union bureaucracy here, the Democrats and the AFL-CIO in the US, and so forth across the globe, it will be left in the hands of them, and the idea that you can just pressure governments to change their mind, that's the only thing you can do. We are saying the working class has to actually build a perspective of its own, an independent political perspective, against the whole capitalist system by building a political movement, a socialist movement across the globe, through the development of the Socialist Equality Parties across the globe.
Oh yeah, so your main issue would be unite under socialists, and then
yes, and for the working class to really begin to study its history, to study the situation. Why are we in the situation we're in today? Where all of these parties of the working class have betrayed it, where Stalinism, which betrayed the socialist revolution in the Soviet Union, has now collapsed. The working class has to study the lessons of history and fight to actually galvanise around a genuine socialist movement.
What would be your message to pensioners and those who are not working, like they are not part of the working class?
Well, they are. They're retired workers.
Yes.
They have to actually utilise their knowledge, their history, their expertise. Just because you're a pensioner doesn't mean to say you can't be an expert in many different areas. That has to become the knowledge of the working class. I think it's very important that pensioners, are galvanised behind the working class. Just as students who are not really, who are young and who are probably haven't entered the workforce yet. We say the students have to actually fight to unite with workers.
What would be your message to the bankers and corporations? You got any strong message to those who caused this problem from the beginning?
Well, we are for the taking of the banks and the institutions out of the hands of private ownership and into the hands of the working class to actually utilise a situation where the whole of society is reorganised in the interest of the working class, and where the huge amounts of wealth and of knowledge and of expertise, scientific expertise, is turned to resolving the problems that face the planet, the problems of global warming, problems of poverty, the problems in the third world countries, the initial problems of even basic sanitation, water supply, food supply, all of those things. The working class is capable of doing this. We're an international class. We have to actually take this.
Okay, and the last question. What is your message to our current government in Australia? I'm talking about federal government.
We do not implore or fight to give advice to the Labor Party, or the Liberals, or any or the Greens for that matter. Our position is that these parties have to be broken with by the working class. We do not have a parliamentary perspective. We will fight in elections in order to be able to galvanise our forces for the greatest orientation towards the working class. But we don't think that Parliament is the way forward for the working class.
Thanks very much.
Okay, thank you. Bye.